Sky is blue, water is wet. India defeated Zimbabwe by 10 wickets. What else is new? Hey guys, welcome back to the Cheeky Bastards podcast, a podcast that's all about cricket and the banter that comes with it. If you see these two guys' faces, it's because they were not expecting this to come out like this. Right. So, what else is new, Adi? What's new, Akshay?
The new part is that India still doesn't have a centurion. Like no one scores a century for India anymore. They have like given up on that concept.
Team. Both are scoring 80. So we don't need a century.
If I was Gill, I would feel like such a trap, right? I'll be like, "Bhai, maar len de na, bhai." Like you were playing like 30 runs, 55 balls kind of an inning. Why do you now need runs? Let me score. You stand there, uncle.
पूरा सचिन तेंदुलकर बना दिया.
But no,
getting stranded.
Yeah. See, obviously this was just to make fun of, the situation, and I would definitely want to move on to the squads that we are discussing today, guys. This is a World Cup series that Akshay has started on the podcast, which is we're going to discuss one or two teams sometime when there is not much news or not much important news, let's say, right, going around, or much interesting, for the lack of a better word, right?
Nobody is interested in Zimbabwe series. So.
Apparently, Shikhar Dhawan was not also, right? So we'll do that. We are starting today with England and India. Used to be India, Pakistan.
Yeah,
so
good.
Right, good save.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe Manu can sign me. All right. So sorry. So coming back to the cricket of the things, right? Before we move on to discuss England and Pakistan, just one statement I would want to make. See, it used to sound very easy to people, right? There was a time when Tendulkar was playing 100 centuries, maar liya. There was a lot of discussions ki, हाँ तेंदुलकर है बट कोहली भी तो देखो और ये भी तो देखो और एक लौड़ा मेरा ठीक है तेंदुलकर है ठीक है अभी दिख गया टीम नहीं मार पा रही सेंचुरी ठीक है इंग्लैंड और साउथ अफ्रीका खेल रहे 150 रन बना रहे हैं बताओ टेस्ट में इन तेंदुलकर हैड 100 so please next time anybody gets compared to Tendulkar or Bradman or anyone, let's not go there. Let's just laugh at their faces.
No point of comparing Ricky Ponting.
All right. So let's move on. The topic today.
Right.
The topic today is, I think we're starting with England, right, Akshay? So it's Akshay's team. So I'll go to Adi. What is the team? No, just kidding. Akshay, please go ahead. Let us know the team for England. What is the probable 11 that looks like? And overall also, what do you feel about the team? Like, is this a contender or no? What are your opinion?
Akshay has gone silent, I feel.
No. I was making a joke.
Come on, Akshay. Yeah.
Okay, Akshay is having brain freeze. This is a Smith song. Right, so it happens. Yeah.
Okay, I'll start with probable. I think say Roy Butler as openers somewhere.
Sure.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, obviously.
First down again, I'll Bairstow, then Stokes probably second down, then David Malan probably, right? Moeen Ali, Sam Curran, Jordan, Topley or Rashid for sure, but Jordan will play. We know. Even though he's not bowling well, he's a good fielder, so he might play. I don't know.
What kind of?
Yeah, he is.
He's a good that to
like
play.
It's not an excuse. No. It's not an excuse. But again, this is how England T20 squad or management will think. So,
and what are the other options, right? As Adi was mentioning before the podcast, he's the leader of pace attack who can't bowl pace. The leader of pace attack can't bowl pace.
Isn't Mark
no, see, he is a brilliant bowler, but at the moment, Chris Jordan is the one, who's kind of the brains of the bowling attack. Like Morgan used to always say this, that for any bowling changes or any plans, I always keep Chris Jordan in the loop because he's in the loop. Wow, I'm loving it. So he's, the person that England go to
Okay.
for a difficult situation. So yes, he'll definitely be in the squad.
Okay. Is he the Virat
Virat
Kohli
Kohli
of
used to
Indian team?
perform, not Jordan so much.
Currently,
Oh,
not
Like
past. Currently,
I,
not
I
past.
I I would say that's not the case actually. Like
so
we can have multiple arguments with that, but no, not the.
Correct, correct.
Adi, I
Okay.
have a question for you actually. I know Akshay would go there. I see what he's seeing also. That for this bowling, to be very honest, looks shit.
Yes, it is.
Weak. It's
That's
very
At
true.
least
weak.
on
Yeah.
paper,
So
right?
I'll if Akshay
It
is
is
done like
shit, right?
complete his squad, then I'll go with my. Can I? Okay. So rather than directly naming the
Yeah, go
11,
ahead, go
Yeah,
I'm
ahead.
planning to go role wise. Like I feel that England will have four pure batters such as like definitely Roy and Butler would be opening, but I feel what Joe
Hmm.
Root used to do in 2016, that
Hmm.
role has shifted to David Malan right now, and he's going to be the number three guy. Number
yeah.
four would be
One of
Johnny Bairstow. So this I'm seeing as top four.
Okay.
Number five would be Stokes, and number six is Moeen Ali, which gives you
Hmm.
enough finishing capabilities as such. Yeah,
same.
and
I
then
think yeah,
Karan at
same
seven.
assumption.
So this is a good enough option because Karan,
Hmm.
Same.
Moeen Ali, and Stokes have already given you like 6 to 8 overs already, right? These three balls. And in the remaining four, like 8, 9,
Correct.
10, 11, you can have one of them will definitely be Adil Rashid. Otherwise, England have no chance at all. And Jordan will be there.
I
Yeah,
just got chills.
Jordan will be there.
Go ahead. No, see, this is brilliant by England. This is brilliant by England because I was looking at on paper their bowling is shit, but then I didn't take in I didn't take in account Moeen Ali, Sam Curran, and Stokes, right? So even if their bowling
Yeah,
is shit, they have
right.
multiple options. Is
And
what I'm saying.
Fast
Oh
bowling
god,
is weak.
so
Fast
yeah.
bowling.
Jordan and Rashid are two of them, and the other two would be like if no other player comes back who is fit, like if Marco doesn't make a comeback, or even Chris Box. In that case, they'll go with Topley and probably David Willey, who has been a very good new ball bowler. Like he's uses swing on offer, so and he's a left arm pacer as well, so that could be an option. In this 11, if you think I have left out Liam
Second,
Livingstone,
yeah.
I've not intentionally left him out. This is more of a situation like
Ah,
I'm not able to realize which player to replace. One can ask that maybe remove David Malan, but I see him in the plans as such. So not very sure. The highest probability of someone getting
Hmm.
removed is actually Sam Curran. Sam Curran might be removed because we already have Ben Stokes as the pace bowling option all rounder, right?
no, no, right. One of Sam
Yes,
Curran.
right.
I think based
Or
on the
Sam
pitch,
Curran,
it will
yeah.
be decided. One of Ali
But
or Sam Curran
Livingstone
will
will be
get
there.
removed.
Moeen
Right?
Ali.
If it's
Livingstone will be
SCG,
there.
I'll play Ali. If it's SCG, I'll play Ali. One of those two, yeah. So as I was saying, right, like World Cup is going to happen in Australia. So if it's SCG, I'll play Karan. Sorry, Ali. But if it's MCG, I'll not play.
Right.
I'll not play Ali
So,
there. Right? There's no point. I'll play Karan. So something
So
like
we
that. They'll
basically have a 12.
horses
Correct.
for
Like
courses.
Liam Livingstone is definitely there as a 12th guy who will be in the 11 actually. Who do you see as backups? Like what are the four options that
Hmm.
you see? I see one of them is Philip Salt. He has done well in whatever opportunity that he has got. He's a quick run hitter, so that is a very good option to have it for number 1, 2, 3. But who else do you see as other two options?
Okay.
Well, what's another name for a dick? Willie. So Willie is another.
Oh man,
Sorry,
no,
No
yeah,
man.
one.
that's
Like,
fair enough.
okay.
I do feel that England are lacking in the spin department. Like Pakistan hasn't get enough chances to be in, even considered. Otherwise, a backup of Adil Rashid would have been a good idea because if you remove Adil Rashid, na, they don't have a frontline spinner as such. Like Moeen Ali is a part timer, and Liam Livingstone is. If there's a part
Yeah,
timer
Hmm.
of part timers, that is Livingstone. So
part
yeah, that
I think they can also. probably as a
Yeah,
backup.
he's a good,
Overton, probably,
like
I
he
don't
can
know.
bat as well. Right.
Craig Overton, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, all rounder basically. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I had a question. What happened to that, best bowler in the world for
He
three
won the World
months,
Cup. He went away.
Jofra Archer,
He actually
right?
did that. He
Yeah. So in Test,
yeah,
he comes in, knocks out
helps
Smith, doesn't play
helps
another
England
game,
save,
Correct.
comes
like
in
retain Ashes. Right? Without him, it would have been impossible to retain.
uh,
So yeah, he's
Oh,
retain Ashes. You idiot.
my
Australia
sorry.
retained the Ashes.
Didn't we
Australia.
saved their ass in one way. Right, right, right.
Like what? When did?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
save that
And
match.
next match
Agreed.
as well.
Save that match. But we
one
ruined it.
question. One question. One
Yeah. Yeah.
question. Who will basically fill in Morgan's shoes in this team?
Yes.
Besto, right?
I think it comes down to Bairstow and Livingstone combined. Like
Besto is the
both have to
captain.
do that kind of job. I'm think.
Okay, captaincy wise, I was asking more
Chris
because
Jordan
again,
maybe.
batting
Yeah,
wise, again,
Besto.
Morgan has not been performing. Come on.
Actually, Adi is not wrong. Okay, just I know it sounds crazy. I know. I won't even make him captain of my gully team, but that's the situation they are at, right? The other options are have either retired from ODI in a sense, like retired from white ball in a sense, from captainship, right? So no other option. It has to be Bairstow. Just one question. Whatever happened to Butler and Archer? Basically, that's why even Archer I didn't get an answer. So Butler,
Hmm.
Archer, what happened? Like, are we like because, uh, but
Butler
Butler
is
could
the
have been a
wait a
captain,
second.
right? He's
Butler
a good choice
is
for
the
captain.
white ball captain for. Wait, I think we are confused about this. So Butler is the captain. I thought we are talking about replacement of Morgan as a batting position, like who's going to be do the same job, but Butler is going to be the captain.
Right.
Yeah.
Apologies to everybody who's watching. It's been a long day. Akshay knows I've had back-to-back meetings before this. I'm confusing between two wicket keepers, which is very bad. So did England for a long time. Okay, so fuck you. Anyways, my question that remains with just Archer: what happened to him, and can we expect? Because if he's fit and willing to play, I think
From what I
they'll
remember
draft
reading
him
about
right
him,
in, right?
he's
Because
out for
Correct.
if
another season, so like he won't be make it he like if he has to make a comeback, he'll maybe do it in the end of October, November first week. He'll say that I'm ready to play. England can do that shit. Otherwise, I don't expect him to be available till February actually.
Hmm.
So maybe England are planning to win another World Cup with the help of
Correct.
Archer. Possible. Although in India, not going to help that much, but like that may be their stupid plan.
oh
Okay.
god,
Mark
and
Wood and
Mark Wood
Chris
is
Stokes
the
are
same, right?
injured right now. We are like they will be back someday, but there's no update, clear-cut update on when we are expecting them.
Cool.
I think their bowling
Without any
is
doubt,
weak.
yes.
Bowling for sure, it's very
No,
weak.
see, the bowling league is looking very weak. They have more options than other teams, I guess. Like in the batting itself, without compromising the batting, they have very good options in batting. Stokes, Ali, Karan,
Mm-hmm.
right? All of the
Mm-hmm.
Livingstone, if he is in also for 2 overs or 1 over, right? They have a lot of options, but same team. If you see, I'll not say Willie is that big of
Unless
an
you're playing
impact,
against India,
right? But
of course.
uh, uh, like, okay. I thought you were going to say unless it's from Africa, but no.
Oh.
Get the dick joke. It was a dick joke, right? So I'm
He got it so late. Uh,
what I was what I wanted to say was if Archer and Wood are cleared, right, and they are in the team, then
Mm.
uh, Archer,
Jordan
Wood, Chris,
and Adil
Jordan,
Rashid.
and
And
Rashid
Rashid,
bowling attack,
Rashid.
looks like
Right.
top tier. Basically, that's top tier. That's full strength England, I'll say, and then that will be a problem for other teams. And just in case Butler, comes back to the IPL form, which he has lost a little bit, if
Then
he comes back in that form, then just fences should just go to the cabinet and like le bhai rakh le, tu hi rakh le, easy nature. Oh god. But yeah, so let me know if this is the opinion of the cheeky bastards that England is strong batting, weak bowling right now, with options, but weak bowling. If they get in their two main bowlers in back, this is a perfect 11 for World Cup top
Yeah, I agree.
contender,
If they
semi-finals
get
for sure.
right.
correct. Yes.
All right. Now let's talk about Akshay's favorite team in the world. The he has made a bucket list of all the countries he wants to visit, and the first one
Not
he wants to
Pakistan.
visit is like was supposed to visit but is not able to now is Pakistan, obviously. Right?
So, are you reading the list upside down somewhere, or
He's probably reading the list of countries you don't want to visit. They're the top entry.
I heard one of the best memes that I've ever seen, right, is a news article which said, uh, so it's like those Washington Journal, New York Times, not New York Times, like the ish part of those, like the
Yeah.
op-eds and all that, right, of these big institute journal, centers. The article said why Pakistan is the best place to visit for solo female travelers,
oh
right?
yes, yes, yes,
And
yes.
then the person who tweeted this, right, wrote on Twitter that did human trafficking write this article or what?
Oh,
So yeah, Pakistan.
yeah.
What should we say about you? Right, going to be either China or India in few years, so it doesn't matter. Um, you never know. You never know. So,
So,
but have always had a good team. So let's just start. Since it is Akshay's favorite team, I'll give Adi this opportunity now for real. Adi, let's start with you. Let
Yeah.
us
So
know what
again,
the team looks like for you.
yeah, thank you for that, Sumit, because I would not have named more than 5 players.
Akshay at this point should just get his Indian flag that he has in his room and just wrap it around like this
hashtag मैं संगीत,
mere
hashtag मैं संगीत.
or something of that sort. I have a T-shirt of used to have a T-shirt of Hyderabad, so you can wrap that around. It's
Bhagwa. Bhagwa.
Yeah. So
okay, Adi, let us
what's
know.
your favorite
What's your
team? Yeah,
favorite
sure.
team like?
Thank you.
Yes.
Again, I'll go with the role wise. Like what do I feel that with that they prefer 11. They have a clear control of as their openers. That is going to be Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan. In fact, I don't even see a second choice wicketkeeper option there. Like every team has a backup wicketkeeper, right? I don't see that option with their team. So a bit of point of concern for them maybe, but yeah, these will
Who is that couch potato who used to be their
Sarfraz
captain
Ahmad.
previously?
He's still there in the
Oh, he's
no,
not
he's
even
there
there
in the
for
squad for tests somewhere, but not
He's
in
not in the
limited
Asia
over
Cup
cricket.
squad. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because simply,
This is bad though, right? Like you should have a keeper
yeah, right.
option. Should always have a keeper option.
Babar
No,
Azam will be good keeping.
he got a penalty of 5 runs last time he kept. Now, if you don't know the incident,
Yeah. So he'll not put on gloves, not on the cricket field, not on his bedroom. But yeah, let's go ahead, Adi.
yeah. So those are their openers. And at number 3, I think it is
Oh,
going to be Fakhar Zaman. He has been doing a decent job. I think it's a good job. He can play good, T20 player.
You call that decent? That fucker just riled up so many runs last
It was
match
ODI,
only. You're saying
I think
decent.
you're talking about. It was
Fakhar Zaman is the fucker.
White ball is white ball, dude. What the fuck?
Shikhar Dhawan in T20 squad, sure.
No, so I think this is a very
Yes,
settled
top
top
3.
order, right? Like, I think
Hmm.
they are not
Right,
going to
right.
mess
Yeah.
with this. And just a question, I know this would sound very bad to others, but Rizwan and Babar have been the, 1 and 2 now in almost like for
Yes, yes.
T20s or what, something like that, right? Scoring the most runs or something.
Yeah.
Been there.
Correct.
It used to be Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma for ODIs
For a very long time.
when we were in 2019
Right.
World Cup, right? Number 1, number 2 was, yeah. Hopefully to them it happens what happened to India in 2019 World Cup. Basically they get out is what I want. But yeah, go ahead. Let us know
Yeah,
what's
so
the
number
rest
4
of the
is a
thing.
position that has not been very clear yet, like who's going to play that. I feel that is going to be like Iftikhar Ahmed maybe, but again, not very sure on it. It's a debatable position. Number 5 is definitely going to be Asif Ali. If you remember, he was doing a very good job as a finisher in last World Cup. I think he played 1 or 2 matches in a very
Yeah,
good way.
yeah, yeah.
So he would be number 5. At
Correct.
number 6, I'm seeing Shadab Khan, a very good all-rounder, who I'll actually say that he's underrated with the amount of he scores very well. He's a very good option in T20 as an all-rounder. If you don't think spin bowling all-rounder, he's going to be number 6. Recently, Pakistan has started playing Mohammad Nawaz as number 7. Again, a spin bowling all-rounder. It used to be what is the other guy? I forgot his name. Another spin bowling all-rounder was there earlier. Some man.
That Hasim,
Okay, I'll
what
check the
was
name and
that?
get back. But Mohammad Nawaz is in the picking order right now. No, Iftikhar is currently
Iftikhar
in the. He was there in
No, no.
2017 Champions Trophy.
in the
Um,
squad.
yeah, Imad Wasim, right?
Okay,
Sorry,
all right.
yes,
Then
got
it's
it.
long back. Yeah.
Imad Wasim. He was also a very good option.
Imad Wasim. Yeah, I know.
He's, for some reason, he has been left out.
Yes.
The few matches that I've watched, yes, but see, you can't. I don't know if he has played that well throughout his career, but few
Overall, you
matches,
don't
yes.
watch
Overall,
Pakistan enough to know that.
dude, I watched them in World Cup enough to see where they chuck, right?
But Adi,
Yes, they'll
they'll
definitely keep
keep two spinners,
No, they will keep 2
or
spinners.
will they
They're
go?
not. They're more of a Bangladesh than England. So please, yes.
Yeah, honestly, even when they're playing in their own country, they make roads, so they're prepared for roads in Australia also.
So see, what
They
is
play the
happening here is that they are playing their front line 4 pacers,
Okay.
and then because 6 and 7 both are all-rounders as such, so they're not compromising so much on the batting side. That is why they have that option to go with them.
Batting side.
And so this is only 7, and then they can have at least 4 pure pacers, right? It would be Shaheen Shah Afridi, Harris Roth, definitely those 2. Yeah, and recently they have started with they have picked Naseem Shah, who has not played enough. I think I remember seeing his stats in ESPN info. He has played 6 or 7 T20 like domestic matches like that.
But
Yeah,
he's good in tests, basically. He's not good in tests, but basically bowls well. He's the
right.
next
So he is
prodigy for
definitely
them.
going to be. Yeah,
Who's
that's
the
the question.
final
Like
bowler?
Usman Qadir is there, and you have Mohammad Wasim Jr. Yeah, that's his name. So these are
What?
2
Oh,
options that I look at them. Mohammad Wasim Jr.
Wasim?
I think Mohammad Wasim Jr.
Yeah,
So I think
he's going to
Junior.
be the
get
4th
that, yeah.
pacer as such. If
They have, yes.
But come on, why Junior?
See, the literacy rate in our beloved, neighboring country is not very high. I don't know. They would have watched it somewhere and be like, "ये अच्छा लग रहा है."
Brazilian football, so
Yeah.
Vinicius Junior, Neymar Junior. So come on, मेरा बेटा भी
Aksh-
junior होगा.
अक्षय अपने बेटे का नाम रखेगा अक्षय सांघवी the second. Something like that.
oh yeah,
Oi.
Oi. Oi. Okay, sorry. We get it. So, where does this team stand? Okay. Again, brilliant batting, right? And better
yeah.
bowling than England has right now. But,
Hmm.
there's some things I'll say. I know controversial. Adi will fight back. Akshay won't. But, Babar scores at around 110 in T20. If your opener is scoring at 110, that, and their finishers did a good job in the last World Cup. They did a very good job. I agree, but and the bowlers
consistency.
were devastating. But then they didn't win even after that, right? There is something missing in that team that they're not able to clutch. Like at clutch moments, they're losing. So they might be a better team than England on paper, not on paper as in like if you just see the stats and everything right now. But
Mhm.
if they are going 1-on-1, right, I'm choosing England. Basically, is what
Yeah.
I'll say. They have not been able to win those matches. They win the entire series or tournament, and then they go to that point and they lose. I don't know what's happening. So that's my opinion. Not blaming Babar per se, but overall, you need your openers to
Akshay, your
go
opinion on this
berserk.
team, because after that I'll come to one point that I feel is a problem.
His opinion is to drop a nuclear bomb on this.
Very strong opinion.
My opinion, my one single opinion is just get Babar Azam and Shaheen Shah Afridi to Indian team. That's it.
That's it.
See, I feel so bad about this because earlier
That's it.
they used to say, just give us Virat Kohli and Bumrah, and now we are saying, give us Babar. This is bad, man.
No.
No, I'm not speaking in that front. I'm speaking. Pakistan is India, right?
अब नहीं
They-
है. Like
So
he'll shoot the other 9 people and take these 2.
others can do other jobs they want to go to other sport, but or
Right.
probably stay back there if need be.
Yeah, we don't need you.
Yeah,
But
we don't need-
I think Shaheen is going to be again, running amok in Australia because
Yeah.
those conditions will suit him. The kind of bowler he is, the kind of pitch bounce and all that he'll get, he doesn't need them that much. But the pace on the pitch, the kind of boundaries that there are, will suit Shaheen a lot. Harris Roth has experience
Right.
in BBL. So he's played a lot of T20 games in BBL for, I think, Melbourne Stars. So he has experience of those grounds. Again, I keep saying this, it might sound very stupid to other people, but grounds do matter because a oval ground and a circular one and all of this is a major thing for players when they're playing, especially the short form game, right? Where everything is like shortest boundary ko hit karte raho. That's the standard every T20 team goes with. So, right, in areas like this, if you know the ground, it's always better. More Pakistani players have played in BBL, than at least India and other teams, right? Sri Lanka and all don't have that much representation, and England. So both Pakistan and England, the teams that we've discussed,
Yeah.
do have a certain advantage over other teams other than Australia because they've played here.
But overall, if you see, England has a better batting.
Yeah, agreed.
Pakistan's batting is, I would say, average. Bowling is, I'd say, because of Shaheen Shah Afridi and their all
it's very good because of
it's
him.
better than England. But yeah, to your point, overall, it's England squad looks better on the pitch. It will look better for sure, and also
On the pitch, it
paper.
will look better, but on the paper, Pakistan is better. Agree. I'll agree to that. That is for sure. I'll choose England, but on paper, Pakistan looks better.
Come on, Adi. Let's see how you support Pakistan.
See,
here.
the
Come
thing
on.
is that I'm not going to support Pakistan as such.
भाई प्लीज मत बोलना इसके आगे, अर्नब आ जाएगा इतने में.
I know.
The nation wants to
I am
know,
here for
Adi.
this.
The nation wants to know.
One second. अर्नब नहीं आएगा. अभी योगी जी को भेजेगा अपना जेसीबी लेके सीधा
Kanpur to Bangalore. Yeah, fun.
No, Yogi ji ka naam aate hi I'm going on mute. You guys
See,
can
what I feel
continue.
is when we're comparing England and Pakistan, both have kind of decent nothing. Like they're compatible at some stage. The problem with Pakistan is that England overall, all their if we look at their top 7, all are very good. Their weak link is bowling, right? But for Pakistan, they have some strong points and other parts of like if you look at Babar Azam, he's consistent. He'll give you a base or such. Rizwan is a good T20 player, good, and you have a good finisher in Asif Ali, cool, and you have one good bowler in Shaheen Shah Afridi, done. But after that, the other players are very weak.
Correct.
And that's not the problem with England. Like if Roy fails, Butler is there. Butler fails, Malan, Bairstow.
Yeah.
They have options. But for Pakistan, if Shaheen Shah Afridi fails, there is no other excellent bowler who's going to support him.
Yeah, bowler who will rise to the occasion. Yeah, no one will rise to the occasion. And, yeah.
And one more point there, England's team is much more experienced.
Right, yeah.
If you see, players wise. They have played across IPL, across
Pakistan also
tournaments.
plays
Uh,
PSL, but
they
okay,
have played for
fine.
England as well a lot. But low and count.
Bro,
So
bro.
I'll say Adi, our Tamil Nadu Premier League is much better than PSL.
Much
If
more
you see the
competitive is what I can
cricket,
say.
Okay.
Much more. Dude, that guy who's Aaron
Sumit
Holland's
is stuck.
Akshay, who's Aaron Holland's
Benny Howell,
husband? I forgot the name. Shit. Uh,
Ben Cutting.
Cutting, Ben Cutting. Ben
Yes,
Cutting. Ben Cutting was the hero of PSL. I remember him as Aaron Holland's boyfriend. How
obviously
could
you
you?
will.
Dude,
Okay.
okay, she's a.
Yeah, let's
Just
come back
watch
to
her
the
on
cricket part.
Instagram and then you won't say anything. But like, he was beating the shit out of those ballers out there, right? So if Ben Cutting is hitting that hard to you guys, like you know, it's not competitive, dude. Come on. And right now, there was a time for Cutting also, but right now, no, dude. Like he's not there.
And
It's
then
like
also Abu Dhabi Premier League, which is starting right now, right? If you see the teams, those
Without
teams
any
are much
doubt,
better
without
than
any doubt.
PSL.
more competitive PSL. I can see. I won't watch that, but it is much more competitive than PSL. There's not even a like. I think these are they say BBL is the second, but I think Abu Dhabi won the teams that I'm looking at, right?
Mhm.
Almost there as BBL only. Like BBL has a strong Australian background. These teams don't have any particular country representing all around. That's why I'll give like 5% less. Like India has a lot of IPL has a lot of Indian representation, right? BBL has a lot of
Mhm.
Australian. This tournament doesn't have one country representing, but you have a strong West Indies and Sri Lanka. These two teams I'm seeing, like these two countries, I'm seeing a lot of representation in this league. So yeah, PSL is not even like come on, dude. It's as Akshay said, Tamil Nadu Premier League is much more competitive. This,
Oh,
Like in
exactly.
case you guys want to
this is
know, there's a
bullshit.
Karnataka Premier League going on as well, where Karunar was scoring very well. So in case you want to watch competitive cricket,
And also, yeah, and there was one more if I will pitch in,
right?
Saurashtra Premier
Yes.
League also is going on. So, if you try to bring all of this, then
Okay.
I think South Africa, while we are discussing this, South Africa is also
Right.
starting their league.
And Mumbai is everywhere.
So,
Yeah, that's just a scam.
now yeah, you're correct.
Yes.
Last year they were supposed to start because of some financial reasons, because of scam, it went
Tell
down.
me this:
Now they're starting it again.
why do they name it MI? Why did they name it MI? Why would you name a? I know it's
Am
not
I
Mumbai
am,
Indians.
am I Emirates? Am I Cape Town?
It is
That's
not
the
It
name.
doesn't
MI as
make
such.
sense. It's like saying Delhi
It is
Sydney.
not
What does
MI as
Delhi
such, not
Sydney?
Mumbai Indians, but it has been like taken in the context of my, like my Emirates kind of thing. So
I'll give you my hand on
well,
your
that,
face.
that
Shut
has
the
been
fuck
the
up.
explanation offered by many sources now.
right? It's
Really,
like
really, I mean,
Yeah, seriously, Adi, come on.
अरे
my
that-
my It's like अगर BBL में सिडनी सिक्सर्स की जगह उनका नाम होता सिडनी दिल्ली वॉरियर्स तो कैसा लगेगा सुनने में क्या
So I tell you, Sumit, what has happened. So they bought MI Mumbai Indians. They didn't realize that in the future they'll buy teams. Now when they
Oh,
bought,
so, okay, all right. Trademark
they're
issue.
trying to build a franchise like say Knight Riders.
Yeah.
So Knight Riders, Kolkata Knight Riders, Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, Trinbago Knight Riders. This is
ahead.
how you think
Right. In fact, Delhi Capitals
about
has
the
also
future.
done similar thing.
Ahead, yeah.
They have named it. Yeah.
Yeah, Delhi Capitals. Yeah, Capitals.
Oh, I got to
think
know that Aklu uncle is MD. I didn't know. I saw like
oh,
it's a very that team is not
Yes,
good, dude. I
yes, right.
saw the
Like in
team that he
comparison with
made.
the
It's not
one
good.
Mumbai made
That one.
and Kolkata,
even
these
Hyderabad
team
has
is
a team,
pathetic.
Sunrisers. has
Mumbai Kolkata has a
Yep.
the best team, I guess, in the league. They took everyone, dude. They took everyone. Pura the West Indies were there. Kya? That's a
They
whole
they
other.
they took
Yeah.
सुनील नारायण रसल ये लोग तो क्या कहीं पे भी अपना स्क्वाड बनाएगा दीज विल बी देयर Even if they make a squad, say somewhere else, I don't
Dude,
know, Pakistan as well, they'll play.
what is the CPL team, the Knight Riders, is
That is different.
Pollard, Russell, Narayan, Puran. I'm like, पूरी तो टीम ही रख ली ने, बाकी क्या रखेंगे? अगर इंडिया में टीम बना रहे हो और one team has, like used to पहले 5 साल पहले, कोहली, शर्मा, like धवन, शर्मा, कोहली एक ही टीम में है तो बाकी टीम तो बैट रख देगी, तुम टॉप ऑर्डर तो तुम ही रख ली, धोनी भी है तुम्हारे पास, बॉलिंग भी बुमराह करते हैं, हम क्या करें?
I do feel bad for
Oh, God.
MI there. They have taken
Alright, I
Pollard
think,
and Bravo. Both are 37-30. Like, what are they going to do? The names are big, but they won't perform to that level, no doubt. Yeah.
Pollard is a captain for Trinbago team.
Dude, Pollard
his
is done
place.
now. He himself retired because like he can't
That's
do
what
it
she
anymore. Like just
But it's not competitive, right? West Indies series or probably the Premier, the T20 tournament
Yeah.
they have, it's not that competitive.
but
So
still, this is why I respect AB de Villiers a lot. Actually, so when he thought he's out of it, he just retired. Even when he was hitting it out of the park every time, he knew that he is done, so he just retired. And that I think I can stick with that. Something like that.
and Sumit, you forgot they have Colin Munro as well.
There.
Yeah.
But
Old
still,
news. Old
Okay.
news. All right, I think we have enough for our World Cup series. We will continue doing these and continue discussing more squads to come. Australia obviously would be next. Australia and India, I think, should be the next one, but open for suggestion. We'll see. We'll be very happy if you click on that like button and maybe share a little bit also. It won't mind, and a hit on that subscribe red wala niche would be fine as well. अगर Instagram पे हो तो भी तुम follow
So
कर
they're
सकते
taking
हो.
lessons.
So
yes.
just ऐसे ही बस. I'm watching a lot of YouTubers. So right थोड़ा पैसा आएगा तो हम लोग थोड़ा वो arrow भी बना देंगे बाद. अभी के लिए तो
Oh,
we'll meet you guys next time.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us. Bye bye.